The sword and shield is widely regarded by many, myself included, as the ultimate weapon in Monster Hunter World, for the combination of its unmatched versatility, mobility, and explosive power. Irrespective of when you pick it up in the base game or in Iceborne, it is capable of dishing out extreme pain for very low commitment. I adore the weapon and use it as one of my mains, and I'm often asked in the comments how do I build my sword and shield to deal so much damage. So today I'm going to break down my endgame build for sword and shield and the reasoning behind my choices, which you can then pick and choose and apply for yourself depending on what you have available. After that, we'll take it out of the classroom into the hunt, so we can put your OP-ness to practice. If you're after an overview for advanced weapon techniques for all of the different weapons, you can check that out after this. And if you do enjoy my guides, join the 20% of returning viewers and subscribe for more. And with that said, let's jump in. The first thing to note is this is a very endgame build. I'm using all Fatalis gear, and I opt for all Fatalis beta gear at that. The weapon is the second upgraded true Fatalis sword, the most powerful sword and shield in the game. I take the max upgraded Challenger charm for 5 levels of Agitator, and of course I have access to all of the skill secrets by using the Fatalis gear. You may not be at this point, so you can pick and choose what applies to you, or if you are here, you can just copy this as well. Of course, there's total flexibility here depending on your preferences as well. If you prefer to take the Dragon Barbs Alpha or the Velkhana Gamma legs, you can take those if you want. Personally, I prefer the absolute unmatched flexibility of all of the level 4 gems that you get on the Fatalis beta. To ensure we're getting as close to 100% effective affinity as possible, it is imperative that we have maximum critical eye, agitator, and weakness exploit. As with one level of affinity augment on the weapon, we'll get to 20% affinity with full critical eye, meaning that max agitator and weakness exploit will add another effective 70%, bringing us to 90% effective affinity. Our primary damage boost comes from agitator, of course critical boost an absolute essential, 3 levels of peak performance, best combined with your health regen augmentation to stay on full health, and 3 levels of coalescence as well. Level 7 agitator adding plus 28 attack and 20% affinity, critical boost taking all affinity strikes, all critical strikes from plus 25% additional damage to plus 40% additional damage with 90% effective crit. That's a huge difference. Peak performance adding a solid plus 20 attack whenever you're on full health, again with health regen that's going to be absolutely devastating, and coalescence adding plus 18 attack power every single time you recover from an elemental blight or abnormal status effect. A beautiful, huge attack boost for 90 seconds every single time that's happening. I like to use level 5 evade window to transform Monster Hunter World into more of a Soulsborne action RPG experience. It allows you to roll through attacks with ease. Evading roars becomes very simple as well. Combined with this, I also like to use level 3 evade extender, just so that my rolls give me more bang for my buck, letting me gap close more effectively and get out of danger easier. Divine Blessing at level 5 or at level 3 if that's what you'd prefer is fantastic. You effectively take half damage about half the time. This is really powerful when it comes to endgame stuff. Nothing quite scales as well as this for a defensive ability. I get level 3 stun resist out on the Fatalis helm, so I don't really need to slot that in, but it's an absolute essential. Nothing gets me carted more than getting stunned. I love to take level 3 recovery up. It makes your mega potions heal you for basically a full bar. And not only that, but it also works with your health regen augmentation, boosting your 7.5% lifesteal on your weapon by 30%, making it around 10% lifesteal. If you consider how much damage you're dealing, that is a huge amount of lifesteal, and you really feel it with sword and shield as well. I love to take resuscitate as a combination with my coalescence as well, so anytime I do get impacted by an abnormal status effect or an elemental blight, it either negates the effect or I receive a buff during it. And of course, 1 level of flinch free here because I love to play multiplayer, and going out without flinch free, which is something that I do, is a terrible decision. All of my armor pieces are augmented and upgraded to the max. I'm sitting here on 1091 defense, which is fantastic. My S&S comes in at 490 attack. Those values are bloated, they don't mean too much. You just compare it to other sword and shields rather than any other weapons really. And very importantly, you can see here, as I mentioned before, the 20% affinity that we're sitting at when boosted by the further 70% effective affinity, it brings us very close to 100%. I have the affinity increase and health regen augmentations on the True Fatalis sword over here. There's still room for me to add something else if I want as well, but this is pretty damn solid. I'm perfectly happy to show you all of the actual individual gems that have gone in as well, but I feel like this isn't very helpful because it's very dependent upon which decorations you actually have. Understanding the choice behind the skills instead is far more important in my opinion. But for those of you who do want to see my actual setup, how I've gone about it, this is how I've created the build. After taking attack up large health boost at the canteen, and the further boosts provided by your pouch items, the power and armor charm and the power and armor talon, our attack is on 532 and our raw defense is on 1121. So we've got this really nice blend of offense and defense, both in skills and in stats, giving us really high firepower, but also being able to actually take some pain. Because unless you're speedrunning or doing some sort of no-hit challenge, it's not reasonable or viable to expect you not to get hit. And at endgame, that has devastating consequences. If you wanted all-out power, you take only aggressive skills, you take the Valkana Gamma gear, frostcrafting your way to crazy damage. It's an option, it's not what I do. We're of course doing Ode to the Destruction. Gonna get my ass beat, more than likely, but hey-ho. Free healing. Yes, please. And we will... Where's my free healing? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. We're going to, of course, use our consumable buffs here. Mega Demon Drug, Mega Armor Skin, which you all know about because you've watched the 10-point power check video. From start to finish, 100% watch time. Demon Powder for the boys, Hard Shell Powder for the girls, and a Might Seed and Adamant Seed as well. They don't last as long as the Mega Demon Drug and Mega Armor Skin, which lasts the entire quest, provided you don't cart. Rock steady. Straight up. Easy. Into the wall you go. That's close enough. Don't miss it. Yes! What a start. Claw Yuken to the face. Gives me the instant tenderize using sword and shield, even though it is a light weapon, which takes 2 claw Yukens, not claw Yukens, 2 clutch claw attacks to tenderize. Ooh, are you aggro now? No, you're still not Aggie. Give me that shiny. We've got a chance for another, right? One more. Ooh, I might just send you. You're facing the wall. I'm just gonna send you. Damn, he's good. Don't want to do my running attack here because I'll start sliding. Whoa, whoa, what are you doing? Into the perfect rush. Big damage. Are you serious, dude? Why'd he turn away? Okay, now he's Aggie. Oh, we got a bleeder. There you go. We got the Clagger. Give us another 5 seconds by landing the Clutch Claw here. My Resuscitate will be active now that I'm bleeding. We just need to get rid of Bleed, and my Coalescence will be active. So I definitely want to do that, because that'll be a nice big attack boost. I can either get down on the ground or pop in a Stera Jerky. Wait. Stera's one of my shortcuts, right? Sorry, I've just forgotten how to play the game. My bad. Too much PoE2. Lol. Just forgot how to play the game, that's all. Alright, big B combos, or circle, if you will. Nice. Temporaled to Oblivion. Big perfect rush damage. Want to be hitting tenderized parts, wounded parts, of course, of which I only have the head right now. Let's maybe spread the love a little bit on some legs so we can get some higher effective affinity. Of course, we are aiming for weak points and wounded weak points at that. So we're really sort of aiming for the head as best as possible here. Whilst our friend is also enraged, if we want to get another topple that isn't a wall bang, we could, of course, go for a mount. Oh, dude, I was so slow on that. I was so slow on that, dude. But speaking of, he is not enraged anymore. So, one claw into the face. Try and minimize the amount of claws, of course, so that we can hopefully go for two wall bangs back to back, if possible. Big perfect rush. Look at that damage, dude. We've got Coalescence active still as well, which is just juicy. Nice techs. Would be even nicer if I actually landed an attack. Coalescence is worn off. How dare you? Agitator is activated, though. Oh, damn. Lost that pod. Huge iframes on my back steps. And, of course, on my regular dodges as well. Because I've got Evade Window 5. And the back step is fantastic for iframes anyhow. Even without it. I'm just trying to get some kind of like ledge damage now as well. So I can get a cheeky mount off. That would be good. There we go. Fantastic opportunity to get yourself another topple. When the monster's already enraged, you've already kind of spanked out your wall bangerangs. Get some ledge damage out. Get some ledge techs. For a cheeky mount. And then boom. Triple strike to the face. And a cheeky topple. Whoa, I'm still on. What the skibbity riz. What the sigma. Okay. Clutch claw tech. To cancel some of the drag after the mount dismount. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh. Ooh, sneaky. Why have I still got this goddamn baking paper on me? Get it off. Ooh, agitator's worn off, huh? Okay. Pod you like and a pod you don't. Ooh, yeah. Don't eat. You son of a. How could you? Okay, dude. If you want to activate my coalescence, just ask. Bruh! Give me that wall bang. Stop being so selfish. Just give it to me. Thank you. Bank. Boink. We're in a really good spot here. We're at the head the entire time. Oh, God. So much for perfect spot. Okay. Did not roll. Super mammy, baby. Wasn't actually going for a sliding attack, but I could try and go for a mount here. If I slid again. Go further up here. Start that sliding attack. Just a couple more times and we should actually get it. Oh, or just break parts like an absolute boss. One more. This is the one. I can feel it. This is it. I can feel it. Right here. Right now. Next one. Not this one. Next one. It's coming up. Here we go. Okay. Why is he letting me mount him? This is where 3 stun resist is super nice on that Fatalis helmet. Imagine I didn't have that 3 stun resist. Would suck. Mount attack! Knew it! Nailed it, dude. I could smell it. Stank of mounts. Reeked of them. I think its head needs wounding again. So let's crack out this triple strike. Clutch claw. Cancel on the dismount. Boom. Health regen, big heals. Love that for us. You can't have too much longer left, actually. I mean, I did just faff around for about an hour trying to get that second mount. But I don't think he's got too much left in him. I'm not trying to go for another mount. I was just trying to gap close there kind of quickly. Not all about the perfect rush either. Just that standard circle combo, standard B combo is super, super powerful. The static one that you can do, so you don't do the shield bash. Oh, didn't mean to go back into a perfect rush there. Ooh. Peak performance is worn off. You son of a bitch. Why? Okay. Thank you, Palico, for the heals. I'm getting absolutely spanked here. What is this madness? All right, dude. Don't kill me. That's rude. That's very rude. Do, 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 do. This guy's rude. Big iframes. Love that for us. Ooh, got a topple. No, didn't. No, did. Nice. Getting some perfect rushes out. Bit awkward spacing here. Yosh. Big damage. Full heals as well. Kind of what I was hoping for last time. But our friend Nergi wasn't having any of it. Okay. Rude. Circle combo. Big dam. Doesn't have to be a perfect rush. But we like a perfect rush where applicable. 0 hits. 0 deaths. No controller. No fun. GG's. GG's. And that's the Sword and Shield versus the Tempered Rune and Gigante, one of the toughest monsters in the game. A really nice balance of punching bag, but also will test you, will cart you, will push you to your limits as well if you mess around too much. Hopefully that gave you a good showcase of the build and what you can expect with it. The wonderful blend of offense and defense, which you can recreate for yourself or apply given the gear and skills that you do have access to yourself. Give it a spin. Let me know how you get on. I would love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this and my guides, you can join the 20% of returning viewers and subscribe for more Monster Hunter World. We've got tons of wilds coming very soon on release. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you in the new world.